Good morning. We gather here today to celebrate the graduates from the College of Arts and Letters. Please stand and join students and faculty in singing one stanza of America the Beautiful, led by Tyler Martin, master's degree student in music performance in the College of Music, and will be accompanied by the MSU Symphony Band under the direction of Hunter Scott Chapczynski, master's student in music conducting in the College of Music. Please be seated. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Arts and Letters, I welcome all graduates, families, and friends to the commencement ceremony of the class of 2018 from the College of Arts and Letters of Michigan State University. All right, I have to hold on a second because this is too good a scene here. I got to take a pano shot because to see all of the parents and the students and the faculty here, hold on. Pano. All right, we'll see if that comes out. The ceremony we celebrate today is called Commencement because it marks a beginning. You are embarking upon a new path as you leave this beautiful campus and chart a meaningful course for your lives. At such moments of beginning, it is fitting to reflect upon the paths that have brought you to this commencement, where we celebrate here tonight, or today, this morning, not simply the courses you have passed, but the educational experiences that have prepared you to make the world a better place. At the heart of a liberal arts education is the cultivation of intellectual and ethical habits and creativity that will enable you to live a fulfilling life. I'd like to begin by recognizing the winners of two top awards, the 2018 Outstanding Senior Achievement Award and the 2018 Alumni Award for Undergraduate Excellence. First, it is my pleasure to present the Outstanding Senior Award. This award is given out annually to a student who embodies 4 hallmark characteristics of an outstanding graduate: service and leadership, personal and professional development, interdisciplinary scholarship and practice, and a commitment to cross-cultural diversity. Please join me in congratulating this year's winner of the 2018 Outstanding Senior Award from the Department of English and the Honors College, Peyton Del Toro. Congratulations to Peyton. Next, it is my pleasure to present the Alumni Award for Undergraduate Excellence. This award is given out annually to a student who has been notably engaged and involved in the university and surrounding community throughout their time at MSU. This award recognizes and congratulates both academic excellence and a student's commitment to outreach and engagement. Please join me in congratulating this year's winner of the 2018 Alumni Award for Undergraduate Excellence from the Department of Theater and the Honors College, Ryan Duda. We know where the theater department is. In recognizing Peyton and Ryan, we celebrate the deepest values of the liberal arts education each of you has received. Your College of Arts and Letters degree at Michigan State University draws upon the power of varied viewpoints and diverse backgrounds. As a group, more than 350 of you speak 28 different languages. There are languages over here, exactly. 140 of you have visited or studied abroad in 30 different countries, and 200 of you have interned in organizations across the world. These experiences have provided you with the capacity to think critically, imagine creatively, and respond ethically to the most challenging social and cultural questions we face. It has been a difficult year of transition here at Michigan State University. We have all had to think seriously about the core values that will shape the university during this important time of change. The views of our students, your views, your actions, and your support have challenged us as a community to respond in ways that are true to our deepest commitments as we reflect critically on ourselves, recognize our failures, and rebuild a culture that is transparent, open, trusting, and safe. For your courage and your leadership, we thank you. Your education in the College of Arts and Letters has empowered you to be conscientious and engaged citizen leaders who are capable of working collaboratively with local, national, and global organizations. Your degrees have been enhanced by the study and practice of written and artistic expression from diverse traditions and interdisciplinary courses. So you're prepared to live in multiple worlds, and you're capable of imagining how to enrich lives and relationships in a wide variety of different contexts. For generations, our alumni from the College of Arts and Letters at Michigan State University have transformed lives through engaged leadership, and I know you will do the same. But you must put the values that have shaped your education into practice. By doing this, your passion, and your leadership, and your talent will demonstrate the power of an MSU liberal arts degree to create a more just and beautiful world. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Arts and Letters, I wish you the best as you pursue your individual goals for your lives, for your families, and for your communities. But we hope, too, that as you embark upon this new journey, you'll remember how your experience here on the banks of the Red Cedar has shaped the person you have become, and that you will return often to mentor the next generation of students in the same spirit in which those who came before you provided the support and encouragement you needed to arrive at this exciting moment of commencement. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to ask Professor Sonia Fritche, Associate Dean for Personnel Administration and Undergraduate Education in the college, to introduce our guest speaker. Sonia.
Congratulations, graduates. Felicitaciones. Juhe, Amnida, and Bad Ayin. I am so pleased to be here today to introduce to you our student commencement speaker, Peyton Del Toro. She is graduating from Michigan State University's Honors College and the College of Arts and Letters with a Bachelor's of Arts degree in English with a minor in Chicanics Latinx Studies. When asked to identify qualities she considers admirable in a student speaker, Peyton reminded us how important it is to know your audience and to ensure that every person sitting at commencement feels included in what is said. She herself has worked as a peer and outreach assistant for the college's new Excel network, where she has learned and come to value the incredibly wide array of interests and talents of the college's class of 2018. In this capacity, Peyton has helped students refine their resumes, choose study abroad programs, and find internships in their search for the perfect combination of academic and experiential learning opportunities that will launch them to the next stage of life's grand adventure. Indeed, all of our applicants for student commencement speaker demonstrated this drive and obligation to help others. I want to commend each of you, our student applicants, for the courage and leadership you demonstrated in your willingness to accept this task. The College of Arts and Letters faculty, staff, and student body are honored by your commitment to and pride in our university. Like her peers, Peyton Del Toro has displayed exceptional leadership during her time at Michigan State University. First, I would like to mention that she is the first in her family to graduate from an institute of higher education. Because Latinas have the lowest high school graduation rate in the country, Peyton feels compelled to help others in her own community. For this reason, she began her college career working with MSU's high school equivalency program, where she tutored individuals with migrant farm working backgrounds in an effort to help them obtain their general educational development certificate. After that, she helped out in a local middle school in the classroom and with 2 students who struggled with reading comprehension. She has worked as a Spartan success coach, as a residence assistant, and is a volunteer mentor through both MSU's Latino Student Mentor Program and the Honors College's First Generation Mentorship Program. Peyton has also demonstrated excellence through her research projects, one of which was honored in January with the 2nd prize of the MSU Martin Luther King Jr. Advancing Inclusion Through Research Award. She also has exciting plans for next year and will embark on a master's degree at The Ohio State University in Women's, Gender, and Sexuality Studies. Peyton Del Toro is a compelling representative of our dynamic and engaged student body. We are delighted and proud to count her among our graduates. She is here today to remind us of the importance of reflection, personal engagement, and the need for forward movement towards change, all challenges that she knows well. I invite all of you to join me in welcoming to the podium the College of Arts and Letters 2018 undergraduate student commencement speaker, Peyton Del Toro.
Welcome, friends, family, faculty, and of course, most importantly, the graduating class of 2018. Michigan State University. There's a flood of emotions that comes to mind when I hear those words in 2018. For me, this day marks my family's first ever bachelor's degree. For the class of 2018, this day marks the beginning of a transition to the next stage of our lives. For MSU, this year marks a lot of big changes in a lot of big ways. So, as Spartans, vamos a comenzar. Let us start. Let us start by remembering the moment we decided to apply to this university. My freshman year of high school, I had heard that a few of my fellow members in the drumline in the marching band had got into MSU. I was utterly amazed. I thought, how in the world did they manage to do that? That school's for the really, really smart kids. I could never get in there. Then, my senior year of high school, I applied to MSU a week before the deadline. And that's because I didn't get into a different school. But, and as cliche as it sounds, I could not have been more grateful to have had my path lead me to Michigan State University. Now let us start by thinking back to our very first class here at MSU. Anxious, excited, probably lost in Wells Hall and still fond of our new roommate. Do you remember the first time your professor asked a non-rhetorical question and the room stayed silent? Did they say something like, "You know, I'm comfortable with silence"? Did you raise your hand or did you stay silent? Let us start by thinking of the ways we set ourselves up for success here at MSU, or maybe how it took some time for us to do so. Now, how I define success is inevitably unique from the definitions of my peers, my professors, and even my parent. Maybe success was just passing classes for some of us. Maybe it was getting all 4.0s, or getting involved in as much as possible on campus. Maybe it was just having enough time outside of class to hold a few jobs to pay the tuition bill. However we all personally define success during our undergraduate journey as Spartans, we're all here today sharing the same space with a degree from a university committed to excellence. For the Spartans of ancient Greece, to surrender in battle was the ultimate disgrace. The students of Michigan State University are ones who refuse to surrender to corruption, to flawed systems, or to complacency. I have been inspired by the strength of you all as my peers, not only as students who study and have jobs and responsibilities, but as people who are empathetic and persistent in the pursuit for justice during a time that has been extensively trying on campus. The year of 2018 at Michigan State University has had a lot of disappointing moments, and I couldn't possibly speak today without acknowledging that. Even at my graduate program visits across the country, people that I met couldn't help but ask what it's like to be on campus right now. But during moments of lost hope and frustration this year, I had to remind myself that we, the ones who are consistently fighting alongside one another to better and to protect our MSU. Our reputation does not sit behind bars. MSU is made of the people who created, manage, and participate in MSU's high school equivalency program for migrant farm workers. MSU is made of the people who have worked to create a nationally recognized program for the retention of first-generation college students as Spartan Success Scholars, of which I am one. MSU is made of those who created the Women of Color initiative here at MSU to combat institutionalized racism and increase representation in academia. MSU is made of the staff that inspires its students. It's made of the college that constantly works to better their students, and it's made of the students who work, learn, and give back. After doing some research on ancient Greece, I learned that Spartan women had a contemporary reputation of being independent-minded and well-educated. This year at MSU, well, all I can say is, what a time to be a Spartan woman and a supporter of Spartan women. I am infinitely grateful to be here with all of you. Now let us start by thinking of the ways that we, as true Spartans, ones who don't quit when the job gets tough, can continue to strive for excellence. The verb start means that something is coming into being or causing something to happen. Its definition is as malleable as we make it. We can start being leaders in our communities. We can start changing systems that are unjust. We can start believing that we're capable of doing these things. Now, the noun start represents the earliest moment in time that something has happened. After a commencement, something that didn't exist before now exists. This time, it's a room full of passionate, creative thinkers and dreamers ready to take on the world. We must continually look back in order to propel us forward, acknowledging our roots, remembering our privileged moments, and reflecting on our not-so-privileged moments. But to reflect is not the same as to dwell. Growing up, I remember hearing the phrase, under-promise, overachieve. In high school, I tried pulling that one on my mom to explain why I had a C on my English midterm. It didn't work. Ironically, though, I did end up as an English major. But I'm going to tell you right now, I could not have started my own business alongside being a resident assistant and an intern for the college, all while going to school full-time if I was okay under-promising myself and then hoping to overachieve. Class of 2018, do not sell yourself short. Make outrageous promises to yourself and then hold yourself accountable. Be open to and set yourself up for any opportunity because it will either lead to success or to knowledge. The Spartans' will slogan leaves room for the positive personalization of action for the greater good. But 2018 taught us that true Spartans will not make excuses. We're going to leave this building and enter into our futures ready to inspire, to create, and to innovate. Congratulations to all my fellow grads and families. We made it.
Thank you, Ms. Del Toro. At this time, chairpersons and director from the college will introduce the candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Arts and Letters. Ms. Kate Sonka, president of the College of Arts and Letters Alumni Association, will assist me in greeting the candidates. And as the graduates come forward, they'll be in alphabetical order by department or degree. Graduates, please return to your seats after your name is read and the token diploma presented and photos taken. Today we have Jody Knoll and Jamie Paisley reading the names of the graduates as they receive their diplomas. Associate Dean of the College of Arts and Letters for Personnel Administration and Undergraduate Education, Professor Sonia Fritzsche, will introduce the chairpersons who will then introduce their degree candidates. Dr. Fritzsche will, however, begin the introduction of the graduates in interdisciplinary humanities and humanities pre-law.
Will the candidates from interdisciplinary humanities and humanities pre-law please come forward?
Joshua Thomas Ayotte, Samantha Marie Black, Jacqueline Marie Campbell, Brett Henry Diedrichs, Catherine Michelle Fernandez Caro, Chanel Lavinia Jackson, Morgan Michelle Patton, Rodney Lewis Stevenson II, Michaela Leon Kosand, with honors. Javier Smith. Cassandra Lois Walker.
Please welcome Professor Deb Phelps, Chair, Department of Art, Art History, and Design.
Will the candidates from the Department of Art, Art History, and Design please come forward?
Emily Rose Bankus. Rachel Ariana Brunhild. Ruth Sumyong Che. Karaya D. DeBose. Jodette Helena Felder. Zanija Chenille Gardner. Isabel Inez Inchostagi. Iribi Inez Jolly. Alexandra Marie Iwook. Dantel Lavelle Scott. Jarwi Ma. Alicia Denise Renee Tardy. Caitlin Nicole Ward. Zhao Tong Yu. Tyler Fortin. Madison Lee Kautman with honors. Elizabeth Rose Kovacs. Stephanie Erin Bloom Vitesse. Brennan David Barnes. Ryan Elena Davis. Kelly Elizabeth Doctor. Dana Allison Faustino with honors. Evan Ferraro. Madison Page Hawkey. Autumn Georgia Hilden with honors. Angela Louise Kraska. Yue Liu. Colleen Marguerite McClellan. Larissa Michelle Moyer. Danielle Marie Pasco. Megan Kathleen Piavas. Raven One Poe. Madison Victoria Tate. Jacqueline Inez Tonks with honors. Jessica Lynn Rose. Abigail Lee Winchester. Summer Rain Dottie Allen. Molly Catherine Eddington. Lane Anna Knapp. Layla Michelle Melick Audeli. Sierra Marie Joy McKay. Callie Rose Pash. Emily Ann Simonauer. Kaya Akia Taylor. Julian Justine Van Hellemont. Shuchan Wang. Celia Mengren Lee. Sarah Winterbottom. Hedy Chow-Lin Yang. Ariel Celeste Patterson. Bronwyn Martha Jean Jensen Kane Murphy. Cheyenne Marie Brooks. Gregory Scott Fricker.
Please welcome Professor Cara Solano, Chair, Department of English.
On behalf of my faculty colleagues, I invite the candidates from the Department of English to please come forward.
Sandra Mary Abbo with high honors. Deshara Elise Alexander Self. Fiona Catherine Baxter Buchanan. Peyton Christina Del Toro. Jaden Elise Tour. Claire Tristan Shortall. Rebecca Marie Ryder with honors. Lauren Joanna Benning. Leah Christine Monk. John Thomas Donovan. Amanda Nicole Blay. Carolyn Ann Brown. Danielle Eileen Schwartz with honors. Mary Catherine Spencer. Bethany Ann Coates. Alyssa Lee Bedane. Anastasia Catherine Cordomenos. Juliet Leah Rose Givan. Joseph Anthony Vacante. Abaya Shonte Scott. Kristen Victoria Maxey. Alina Claire Steinberg. Courtney Nicole Cox. Hannah Isabel Rodriguez. Amanda Irene Sawyer. Matthew Harold Kane. Lauren Avery Seamack. Deshawnay M. Ivory Sims. Carly Elizabeth Nicholas. Abigail Sharon Krause. Madison Rain Holt. Taylor Nicole Sterritt. Taylor Danielle Ryan. Erica Lonnie Lee. Preston Jan Swarthout. Rachel Christine Tuller. Courtney Ann Bennett. Alexis Nicole Isaac with high honors. Alexandra Marie White. Joseph Gerald Shakowski with honors. Emily Una Vaughn. Joseph Anthony Weeks. Sierra Stokes. Amber Nicole Stokes. Shaq Sampson. Carlos Maria Mendoza. Simon Pierre Tesmer. Andrew Tauno Tallow. Elijah Baden Reasons. Amelia Margaret Sigler. Dallas Joseph David Lashbrook, Cooper David Bell, Travis Michael Conte,
Please welcome Professor Stuart Blythe, Director of the Experience Architecture Program.
Will the candidates for Experience Architecture please come forward?
Matthew Alexander DeClerc, Cole Knight, Linda Marie Lay, Hannah Lynn Countryman, Natalie Faye Orcutt, Ashton Gerald Keys, Edward Lawrence Bauman II, Ryan Allen Scott,
Please welcome Professor Russell Lucas, Director of the Global Studies in the Arts and Humanities.
Will the candidates for Global Studies in the Arts and Humanities please come forward?
Asha A. Abdulali with honors, Autumn Alexis Carson, Michaela Nicole Demers with honors, Samantha Ann Mangus, Samantha Rose Minette with honors,
Please welcome Professor Sean Lowen, Director of Second Language Studies and representative of the Department of Linguistics and Germanic, Slavic, Asian, and African Languages.
Will the candidates for Linguistics and Germanic, Slavic, Asian, and African Languages please come forward?
Matthew Ryan Cassidy, Kelsey Nancy Kifas, Madison Ann Lovash with honors, Nathan Daniel Hiltonen, Samantha Jo Weiser, Taylor K. Goodell, Katie Rose Hollabaugh, Sunny Catherine Ho, John Henry Bach III with honors, Kevin Klukowski, Kelly Brian Stareen, Fabiana Marie Adgate, Jacob Paul Blythe with honors, Nicole Marie Königsknecht with honors, Aaron Lamar Armstrong, Mark Jonathan Goldberg, Benjamin Wayip Lau, Oishi Bagchi, Samantha Nicole Blake, Lily Richards Bowen, Mariah Jo Christofferson, Victoria LaSalle Hamilton, Sarah Lynn Kestelut with honors, Karen Erica Lovelace, Claire Alyssa Moen, Rachel Marie Sorfleet, Brian Edmund Pinsky with honors.
Please welcome Professor Matthew McKeon, Chair, Department of Philosophy.
Will the candidates for philosophy please come forward?
Mia Frances Dubois, Samuel Paul Leviton, Zachary Stephen Lynn, Pratek Rajesh Ramchandani, Robert Joseph Scheuer, Ian Maxwell Sharon, Shelby Nicole Swinner, Ian Robert Watson, Ramon Deontay Wright,
Please welcome Professor Arthur Versluis, Chair, Department of Religious Studies.
Will the candidates for religious studies please come forward?
Nico Banks, Rostislav Chen, Matthew Brett Unger,
Please welcome Professor Doug Nover, Co-Chair, Department of Romance and Classical Studies.
Will the candidates for degrees in the Department of Romance and Classical Studies come forward for the walk that you've been looking forward to?
Sarah Jessica Brundret, Zachary Andrew Cox Mandigo, Adriana K. Davis, Skylar Marie Doxey, Sarah Marie McCabe with honors, Darian Elise Van Haren with honors, Jessica Renee Weeks, Marie Therese Isabel Wilhelm, Catherine Carol Pauley with honors, Harrison Thomas Campion, Isabella Rosina Corsi, Courtney Jean Laird, Antonis Thermidor, Nora Elena Lynch, Margie Deanne Ramirez Rivera, Christy Marie Klein, Allison Marie Samulon, Holly Gordon,
Please welcome Professor Kirk Domer, Chair, Department of Theater.
Will the amazing candidates from the Department of Theater please come forward?
Jeanette Catherine Angelini, Shelby Elaine Antel with honors, Brooke Ann Bastianelli, Rachel Meredith Beck with honors, Emma Rose Callis, Lee Bryant Cleveland, Jacob Christopher Covert, Ryan Christopher Duda with high honors, Trevor Rosnowski Early, Ariel Johnson Fay, Caitlin Christine Hodge, Lucas Lowell Jacob, Jeffrey Daniel Litton, Savannah Lauren McComb. Sean Francis McKeon. Michael Merluzzi with honors. Shelley Arlene Peterson with high honors. Evan Hill Phillips with honors. Maxwell Joseph Sanders with honors. Annabelle Spencer. Nicole Suzanne Tini. Melanie Rose Vandenberg with honors.
Please welcome Professor Stephanie Nahn, Co-Director, Center for Gender and Global Context and International Studies and Programs.
Will the candidates for the degree of Women's and Gender Studies please come forward so we can get you out there fixing the world?
Quishana Nicole Coleman with honors. Reese Rashawn Holler with honors. Courtney Jean Dennings with honors. Shaylin Patricia Arbor with honors.
And please welcome Professor Stuart Blythe, Associate Chair for Undergraduate Programs, Department of Writing, Rhetoric, and American Culture.
Will the candidates for professional writing please come forward?
Blair Elizabeth Baton. Leah Mary Bolkins with honors. Hannah Marie Bullion. Nicole Michelle Gaukel with high honors. Ajane Monique Hudson. Raina Lynn Herond with honors. J. Artemis Hull with honors. Kaylin Taylor Haggerty. Alexa Mounier Cobalt. Angela Jones Savage with high honors. Hannah Lee Keeler with high honors. Sarah Jean Knupfer. Jessica Regina Kukla. Cassidy C. John Cox. Christopher Allen Maynard II. Caleb Reed Watson. Casey Kathleen McDougall. Caitlin Renee Dudletz with honors. Jacob Ryan Vave. Triandra Thomas. Morgan Faith Smith. Susanna Renee Smantowski with high honors. Mary Nguyen. Rachel Rose Nanzer with high honors. Cheyenne Marie Nutt Lewis. Emily Sarah Orlando with high honors. Christina Grace Pearson with honors. Michaela Renee White. Is it Daryl? Daryl L. Williams, Jr. Lauren M. Utakansky. Kiera Shanice Williams. I figured we had the time.
All right. Okay. Will the candidates please stand? On behalf of Michigan State University Interim President John Engler, who has been delegated the authority of the state of Michigan vested in the Board of Trustees, I confer upon all of you the degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights and distinction to which they entitle you. According to custom, you may now move your tassels from the right side of your caps to the left. Congratulations, MSU alumni. This act represents a great achievement and marks the beginning of a lifetime of dedicated service to the world. This morning, we celebrate and recognize over 400 women and men who have completed an academic program in the College of Arts and Letters. You may be seated. I would like to now thank the staff of the College of Arts and Letters from their various units across our campus, including those here at the Breslin Center. A lot of planning and coordination goes into this event, and their work is much appreciated. Michigan State University has a world-class faculty. In the College of Arts and Letters, we are especially proud of the international reputations our faculty have as researchers and their dedication as teachers. In the future, almost every one of you graduating here will pause for a moment in what will surely be busy and productive lives to reflect on those teachers who took a special interest in you, who made you think a little differently, or who introduced you to an idea that shifted your view of things and altered the course of your life. I ask that the representatives of the faculty rise so that we may express to them our gratitude for the exceptional contributions they and their colleagues have made to the college and to the individuals in this graduating class. So please rise. Thank you. And finally, we gratefully pay tribute to other individuals who have contributed their love, their understanding, and their support, and their resources to help make this celebration possible. I refer to the good friends and the family members of the graduates, the parents and grandparents, partners and spouses, children and siblings, and cousins. Will they please rise and give us an opportunity to express our thanks and appreciation? I now ask Ms. Kate Sonka, President of the College of Arts and Letters Alumni Association, to step forward and greet the graduates.
Thank you, Dean Long. Graduates, family members and friends, faculty and staff, and alums who might be present of the College of Arts and Letters at Michigan State University, welcome. So I'm in the unique position of being an insider and an outsider to the college. On the one hand, I'm currently employed as Assistant Director of Academic Technology for the college, and the other more long-standing role I have is as an alum of this college. I grew up in Wisconsin, So as an out-of-state undergraduate student, I often had to defend my choice to friends back home. Even to this day, I'm still asked who I cheer for between the Spartans and the Badgers. My response is always that I didn't choose to be born in Wisconsin, but I sure as heck chose to be a Spartan. My husband and I joined the MSU Alumni Association within a few years of graduating while we were living in Chicago. We strongly felt the urge to support our alma mater and wanted to remain connected to a place that held such great memories. Through this membership, I was invited to serve on the College of Arts and Letters Alumni Board of Directors, and 8 years later, here I am, standing before you. All my life, I've been committed to creating a culture of care. The work that I do here at MSU centers squarely on access to education as a social justice issue. I care deeply about student success, and every day my intention is to lift up those around me. But even through all of this love I have for MSU, I cannot ignore the large injustices that took place here and continue to have a profound effect on so many in our community. Knowing that I was going to be here speaking to all of you today, I was searching for a metaphor that would serve to honor the past and embrace the future. While it might not be perfect, bear with me for a minute. Graduates, I'd like you to picture the first time you saw Beaumont Tower. Beaumont Tower construction was completed in 1928. It was built to pay homage to College Hall, which was the first building in the country that was dedicated to the scientific education of agriculture and the original classroom of the first students of MSU. Despite being a room full of humanists and artists, or better yet, because we understand the importance of MSU's agricultural heritage. Your liberal arts degree has prepared you to think about the human experience and all the nuances contained within. The sacred space is the place surrounding Beaumont Tower between the Union and the library, devoid of buildings and where future construction is forbidden. This was an intentional choice made all the way back in 1906 so that a piece of campus would always be recognizable no matter when you visit campus or what's going on in the world. Now, graduates, picture Beaumont Tower again. When you think about these past years as a student, how does it appear to you? How does it change with each victory and each failure? And here's where my Beaumont metaphor really comes full circle. If you think about it, Beaumont honestly looks the same today as it did the first time you saw it and the 100th time you saw it. But you know that you're a changed person and that change is an inevitable part of life. Sometimes change can be hard and upsetting, but it can also be a force for good. We talk about the will here at MSU, the will to lead, the will to do more, and the will to be extraordinary. Your education here at the College of Arts and Letters and MSU through classes, jobs, internships, study abroad, study away, leadership roles, club memberships, have all prepared you to become the visionaries we need to create a better world for all. Consider this as you leave this place. Parts of you can remain unchanged, just as Beaumont has sat here for 90 years. But also be opening to editing other parts of your life as you have new experiences. Let the good and bad inform how you see the world and emerge on the other side with the will to make the world a more just place. On behalf of the Michigan State University College of Arts and Letters, Alumni Board of Directors, congratulations. Come home often and go green.
We shall now conclude the ceremony by standing to sing the first stanza of the Alma Mater MSU Shadows that you'll find on your program on page 9.
MSU, we love thy shadows when twilight silence falls, flushing deep and softly paling o'er ivy-covered halls. Beneath the pines will gather to give our faith so true, sing our love for alma mater
We now ask our guests to remain in place until the platform party and the faculty have recessed. Thank you for a wonderful ceremony.